know what's so great about freedom of choice? The fact that you can choose not to get an abortion if you don't want one. Simple as that. If you're so anti-abortion, fine, don't get one. Not everybody who's pro-choice gets an abortion. And now do they? It's a choice. It's in the Constitution. And after all, isn't that what you've been fighting to protect all these years? So your pro-life debate doesn't mean a fucking thing. And you chose not to get an abortion, so leave us alone. Just like some of us chose to be gay. Hey, and that you chose to circumcise your baby. Hey, if you're gonna choose to mutilate your baby's dick, then how come we don't get to choose to not have the baby? Hey, circumcision. You know wanna know the stupidest thing about circumcision? It was started by the Jews to reduce sexual pleasure in men so they only fuck to have kids. First off, how do they know that? Did anybody ever test this? Was there a guy who was uncircumcised that fucked a woman and got circumcised and then fucked that same woman to see if there was a difference? And second, do you really think that's gonna stop us? You really think making the experience, like not having a foreskin, making it less pleasurable, do you think making the experience less enjoyable is gonna stop us from fucking? Hey, circumcised or not, it feels good. It feels awesome, so it's not gonna stop us. I'm circumcised, and I'll be fucking for a long time. You know why? Because I'm a human with a brain that has a sexual lobe in it. And let me tell you a secret about God, my evangelical friends. And when God was designing the human brain, he wired it to be sexual and to have the ability to choose to be gay if they want to, and to choose to be sexual. If someone's very sexual, they're going to be sexual. If someone's not very sexual, that's the way it is. It is. And your tactics to try to stop them from being sexual isn't helping. It's only making things worse. Rapists, pedophiles, incels. All very sexual people that were suppressed by you, and now look where that got them. Can you sense just how eager God is to come into the world and discover you've been fucking with his creation? And Catholic priests. We're all very sexual people that had the rule put on them that they can't get laid or get married. And turns out that's what fucked them up in the first place. They got frustrated. They got more and more frustrated, more horny and hornier and hornier, and they lose control, and now they're fucking children. Simple as that. If you try to suppress a sexual person, it only makes them even more sexual. All these bad people, like mass shooters, they don't just come out of nowhere. They come from your parenting. So leave these people alone. If you want to help the world be good or be pure, leave them alone. And same goes with and this same thing applies to the incels. These were ordinary sexual people not doing anything to anybody, but then were either raised by you who did not be sexual, and now they don't know how to get laid, or you try to suppress the women, make them celibate, and now it's making it harder for the incels to find a woman to fuck. Because the rest of those women don't want to do it. Simple as that. And now their blue balls are on a rampage. Those of you who don't know what the incels are, they're a hate group of virgins who can't get laid and blame women for it. Torturing them, abusing them, murdering them, running them over, for denying them the right to have sex. First off, incels, it's not the women that's denying your right. Alright, it's the evangelicals that are denying your right. They're the ones that have been making people not want to fuck you anyway. And second, if you're trying to get laid, abusing women is not gonna help what makes you think they're gonna wanna fuck you more? Or after you've tortured them? Sure, I don't like being a virgin. Sucks. But you know what I'm doing about it? Not abusing women. Every day. If you want to get laid faster, here's a little tip for you. Give women a reason to want to fuck you. That's what I've been doing. And all day, every day. I'm being nice. I'm a stand-up comedian. I play bass. I sing. I play keyboard. I'm an actor. All these things. I'm giving women a reason. I'm making women want to fuck me. That's how you do it. Give them a reason. And the only reason I haven't even been laid yet is because most of the girls I know are taken, lesbian, or someone I wouldn't want to fuck anyway. But at least when some of the taken people open up or some leftover people will come out, at least they know when we get into that bedroom, they know they're not gonna get hurt by me. Strategy. And my question for the incels. If your goal is to get laid, how come you haven't thought about rape yet? I'm not suggesting rape. I'm just saying, how have they not thought about that? They're literally going around killing the women, but they haven't thought about rape? These people are eliminating the one group that's going to get them laid. And then again, I'm not suggesting rape. But I mean, rape, that still technically counts, but it's wrong. So I suggest you don't do it. But, and then again, haven't you heard of hookers? Or the brothels in Nevada? These people will fuck anybody, if you pay them, but they'll fuck literally anybody, including you. You're wasting your chances. There's your chance to get laid, and then your problems will be solved. Well, and one thing I don't understand about prostitution: selling is legal, fucking is legal. Why isn't selling fucking legal? Well, because, gee, out of all the things you could do to a person, giving someone an orgasm is hardly the worst thing. See, evangelicals? Sex is not that bad. In fact, want to hear a little secret? If you're so pro-life, then why are you trying to stop us from doing the one activity that's gonna produce babies? Babies wouldn't exist without sex. So pick a fucking side. Pro-life and anti-sex don't go together, now do they? Hey, without sex, you can't have babies. So you should be promoting sex. So knock off your Thrive program, or at least start teaching people start teaching sex ed properly. Have you ever gotten sex ed taught by Thrive? It's shit. It's worse than every other sex ed class. But one thing they all have in common is they never teach you how to have sex. That's literally what the class is called. Sex ed. And they don't teach you how to have sex. That is the worst. You can't do that. That's like trying to teach
geography
class to the Flat Earth Society. You can't do that. Teach us how to fuck. Or better yet, give us some strategies how to get laid faster, so that way these incels can finally start getting laid, and we'd have less incels. So knock off all the other boring sex ed subjects that nobody cares about, like the human anatomy. So here are the ovaries. Is blah blah blah. If you're seeing the ovaries at all during sex, get help. The last thing you should be seeing during sex is the ovaries. You can't even see them anyway, not even if you took a flashlight and looked up a vagina trying to find them. So here are the testicles. I don't know. No, definitely don't want to see the testicles. And scrotum, hello, that's the one thing that ruins the night if it's seen. STDs. Are we that concerned? We have condoms now. STDs aren't going to scare us anymore. And then there's that lesson on how to put on a condom. Are we that stupid? Putting something on our penis, not that difficult. Oh, and plus, the condoms packs have instructions. I don't think we need a whole class. And plus, why do we need instructions on how to put something on our dick? What's next? Do we need instructions on how to pull our pants up? Up. And disappointing, fun fact, none of the sex ed classes I've taken have ever taught us how to put a condom on a banana. One sex ed class I took, we were shown a movie of the whole process of pregnancy, and one thing they left out is the fucking. Hey, that's the most important part. That's how the woman got pregnant in the first place. The fucking. It started from the sperm traveling up the uterus, but didn't show the dick. Hey, didn't show the couple fucking. They wouldn't even be pregnant. I want to know who fucked in that documentary. So the next sex ed class I take, I want to hear these words. You insert the penis in the vagina, thrust back and forth, and the stimulation will cause you to ejaculate up and inside the uterus. That's what I want to hear. Here, say that. And one more thing before I go. To you conservatives who are so worried about the liberals taking your guns away, because of mass shooters. Me personally, I'm not against guns. I'm not even against people shooting each other. But if you want your guns to not be taken away, how about raise your kid properly so he doesn't grow up and become a mass shooter, and then we won't have a reason to come after you, now would we? Raise your kid properly. If you want to make America great again, raise your kid properly. In fact, let's make America fuck again. Let's do that. Because I have newsflash for you. Evangelicals and conservatives. Your president is going to lose the election. That's the special, everybody. Thank you for watching. And remember, grow up,